guys. Sorry, delayed reaction. I just thought I would talk tens for a few minutes. This is simply just a chat. Um, I it has been okay. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Today's Monday, the 18th of April, and it's been 4 days since I went to the doctor about my swollen lymph node, and he had told me that if it didn't subside or it didn't go down after 7 of the 10 days of the course of antibiotics, I could either wait till I was completely done with the antibiotics or come back on that Friday, which would be a week of taking the antibiotics. Then if it hadn't come down, go back. They would do blood work. But I just keep freaking myself out about it. I mean, like, it's not going down. I mean, sometimes I'll feel it, and depending on the way I'm touching, or I don't know, it just, sometimes I'm like, yeah, it's going down. And then other times I'm like, no, it's not. It's just as big as it was. And it's really, like, freaking me out. Of course, I'm trying not to worry about it because I'm not a hypochondriac type person. I cannot stand that. I lived with somebody who was that way. My mom was that way. I could not stand, like, oh God, I'm dying. But it just really is scary whenever you don't know what's going on with your body and you don't know what, I might be sitting here talking about this time next week or a few weeks from now. And anyway, it just really kind of freaking me out. It, kind of put me in a weird headspace. And I've been so tired. Like today, I had to go to town to do something, work related. And I went and had my nails done because I figured that would make me feel better, which I don't know. I don't know if I like this nail salon I've been going to. But, I just don't feel good. You know what I mean? Like, it's weird whenever there's really no outward symptoms, because usually when you're sick, your stuffy nose, or you pretty well look like crap. But for me, it's like inside, like my insides just hurt. I feel like somebody's used my kidneys as a punching bag, or that area. Like this morning when I woke up, I was hurting so bad. My back was hurting so bad. But your kidneys are low on in the bottom section of your back, and I've had so many kidney infections whenever I was in my teens and early 20s. I was like, almost a chronic issue for me. So I know my kidneys are not the best they could be, and I really get a lot of pain from them whenever I have any type of issue going on. But I haven't had like a fever or anything. I mean, I've been on the antibiotics for 4 days. Well, today would be the 4th day. And I don't know, I just feel like I should be going the other way. Or maybe it's like the turning point of going another way. I don't know. I just feel like it's time. You know what I mean? Because I'm kind of freaking myself out researching different, reasons why this, why the doctor would want to take blood work if this doesn't go away. So I'm researching swollen lymph nodes, and then certain pain in my body, and and things come up, and then I'm looking at the symptoms of those issues or diseases or cancer or whatever, and I'm seeing if I fit in any of those, and I kind of do, and it's really scary, especially the lymphoma one. Like, there are so many things on the symptom lists of non-Hodgkin's lymphoma that I have, or I would fit in that category, that it's really freaking me out. But just like with anything, like when I lost all that weight, no, 2014 into 2015, that's a symptom of lymphoma. But then again, there was other issues, there was other things going on that could have caused that too, you know. And then for me, it would be weird if to say that drastic weight loss or unintentional weight loss would be a symptom of this disease, and that it would apply to me since I have started to gain some weight back. So does that take me off that list? Because I sure hope it does. Anyway, I have talked for 5 minutes. I'm just kind of like freaking out, and I normally just don't, but I don't like not knowing. You know, a better me than one of my kids, but still, it's pretty scary. Anyway, so my nails. This is the third time I've went to that nail salon, and this is OPI's Dulce de Leche, and I had them rounded off and shortened. I always have them shortened, but I mean, I don't know. I'm just really not a painted fingernail type gal. You know what I mean? I don't. That's why I've been going to have them done, because I like them to look nice, but I don't want to have to fool with them. I just don't. Every time I try to paint my nails, it's a hot mess. You know, I mess it up, and then I wind up taking it off. And if I leave it on there, then I don't like it, that they get yellowed and all that. So I've never been a nail polish type person. I think it looks nice, and especially with it rounded off, it looks more natural, you know. I'm kind of digging it, but then again, I'm kind of like, nail polish, I don't know, I'm just weird. And then also today, I did try the Urban Decay, what is it called? This little sample card, the primer, what is it called? Pore Perfecting Primer, and then the Naked Foundation. I had to mix the 3.5. There was a 3.5 and a 5.0, and I put the 3.5 in this, and then I mixed some of the 5.0 to bring it to the right shade, and I feel like it looks really nice. But I've had to blot once, and then I just had to powder before I sit down to film this, and I've been wearing it for, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours. So I don't know if I would purchase it, but I'm liking using the sample. What can I say? I don't know. Anyway, so back hurts. My back hurts so bad. But I am going to get off of here and take these fancy clothes off, which, you know, whatever. I'm going to take these clothes off and put my house clothes on. That's a habit that I learned when I was a kid. When we came home from school, we took off our, you know, good clothes and put on our house clothes or play clothes, you know, so you don't ruin your good clothes. That's just the way I've always done. And I make my kids do it too, because you don't want to ruin them clothes that you've spent a few more dollars on than the ones they've already got stained up. They can just keep staining them up or putting rips or holes in them, you know. Why? Nobody comes and visits, and even if they do, nobody cares. Nobody's paying attention. We think that people pay so much more attention to us than they do, and they really don't. Nobody's paying attention. And I did want to kind of show you this shirt. I love the way, this is the one that I showed you in my Cato haul. This is the first time I've worn it. But I love the cut of this. And it's really flattering. It's really flattering. Okay, let me see if I can set that up. Okay. See, I love this. It's got it comes down at the perfect length to cover up the belly. And then it has this. But this underneath is a tank top. And I don't like to show my arms. So having this thing, it's so nice. Because it's really hot today. But I really like this. And then I've got on my Levi capris, little capris. That's the only thing I wear. I hate wearing shorts. Even whenever I was younger, I would not wear shorts or I hated it when I wore shorts, or they had to be blue jean shorts and they had to be a little bit longer, like the boys' shorts, because my thighs have always touched at the top. No matter how skinny I was, how young I was, my thighs have always touched. And if your thighs touch, then whatever you're wearing, your pants start riding up in your lady crack. So it's not fun having to pull at your pants, all the time. I loved these capris. And when they first came out several years ago, I was like, they were the stupidest looking things. I would never wear those, but that's all I wear now during the summer. Especially since my legs are ugly. I have bad veins in my legs. And, I've got like places where busted blood vessel places and places where the veins kind of like bulge out at the tops of my legs, and nobody would ever see that anyway. But it's ugly, I could have vein surgery if I wanted to, but I just keep my ugly legs. Anyway, it's what self-tanner's for, right? Anyway, I love you guys. Oh, and I forgot to mention, my son, I've been filming on his iPad because I still haven't figured out what I was going to get for me for my dedicated filming device. And anyway, I haven't figured it out. And this morning, for some reason, he decided to reset his iPad. Not just reset it. He reset it to the very beginning to where it deleted everything. And he had like two screens of games on there. And I had some videos. I had my March empties, and then I had just like a Target beauty box, which is, no big deal. But luckily, I saved the empties because I haven't taken the pictures yet for Instagram for the hashtag 365 days of empties. So I still have them. So I need to refilm. I need to refilm those empties. And it was a 2-parter because, I don't know, it was just quite a bit of stuff. But there was a few things that I really wanted to talk about in it. So I'm glad I still have them. But anyway, it'll probably be a while, probably into April before I get. Anyway, we will see. But I love you guys. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for your love and your concern and your support and your prayers and thoughts and just well wishes. I really appreciate it. I'm just not used to having to deal with things like this. It's been way too long since I've been sick, let alone scared about being sick. And anyway, this too shall pass. I love you, and I will see you real soon.